Newton's first law of motion states that an object at rest will want to stay at rest, and an object in a constant state of motion will want to stay in motion unless acted upon by an outside force. In this video, the football players are the outside force and the sled is the object at rest. Without the football players applying a force, the sled would stay at a rest forever, but the players won't let that happen. Boom goes the dynamite.
Newton's second law of motion states that where there is an unbalanced force on an object, an acceleration occurs. We can see an example of this in the sport of baseball. When the pitcher throws the ball to the hitter applies an unbalanced force on the ball, which in turn causes an acceleration. The ball experiences a larger acceleration because it has less mass. That's a great hit right there. Boom goes the dynamite.
Newton's third law of motion states that where there is a force, there is an equal and opposite force. One cannot apply a force to themselves, and the force occurs at the exact same time. Unfortunately, the soccer player is going to learn about Newton's third law the hard way. Boom goes the dynamite.
Gravity is a force that affects all things in the same way, regardless of differences of weight and/or mass. This knowledge can be tested during observations of skydivers. During skydiving, objects are in freefall, and during this time, the object is only affected by the force of gravity. In this video, we see that a car filled with people and a single person are in freefall. They're falling at the same speed of 9.8 meters per second squared, because gravity is affecting them all equally in the same way. I hope they land okay. Boom would go that dynamite.
Nothing can turn unless a force causes an object to change its motion. The force therefore must be pointed in the same direction as the turn. Circular motion is when a force is being constantly applied to an object, causing the object to revolve around a single axis. If the force were ever to cease, the object would continue in the direction that the last force was applied. The disc thrower is the axis, and the disc is the object moving in a circular motion. As soon as the disc thrower stops applying a force, the disc flies off in a tangential path from the previous force's direction, making the disc thrower a perfect example of circular motion. There goes that dynamite.
Thank you for watching. This is a production by Elena Burn, Jessica Dokoka.